first came here, as I mentioned, my English wasn't good enough. I could speak a little bit of English, but I was very afraid from native speakers.
It was quite hard for me to understand the people on the street on different accents.
And I stayed here for 6 months in the school. After that, I moved to intermediate, upper intermediate, and finally to advanced level.
Now I can understand persons, Irish persons talking very fast. For me, it's very important.
When a student comes into us at first, we test the student to find the level, to find his or her level of English.
We try to keep the classes as balanced as possible. If it's quite clear somebody who's too advanced for the level, we'll try to make them go to the next level as quickly as possible.
Well, ICOT has 6 different levels. We have beginners, we have elementary, pre-intermediate, we have intermediate level, we have upper intermediate level, and then we have a separate, which is an exam-oriented level called IELTS. Well, basically in the first class, I focus on writing and reading, but particularly the written language, so that the students are given a lot of exercises to do that relate to grammar.
We played lots of games, and because you know, when you learn English by playing games, there's no more stress. Everyone is relaxed.
You don't want to get too moved away from actually learning English, but at the same time, students learn best when they're relaxed.
It's very nice because we try different forms to speak English.
What I try to do is see what works for the students. I try to get as much feedback as possible from them, listening to what did they enjoy doing, what their hobbies are like, and what will work in the real world. Because if you're trying to teach them a lot of things that they're not going to use in the real world, it's not really going to be much good to them.
And IELTS is a little bit different. IELTS classes we usually do mock exams or fake exams.
Well, at the moment we study IELTS for an hour in the week, Monday to Thursday, and then we do 3 hours on a Friday. So Monday to Thursday we learn the structures, we look at the types of questions that they have to answer. So we do our intensive practice on a Friday. The students can see real tests and have a go at them.
The main reason for me coming here to Dublin was to find a good school, like ICOT of course, and take the IELTS exam. And I would say at the beginning of the 4th month I did the exam, and instead of getting 7, I got 7.5, which is a good score.
Usually at the end of the class, a lot of people will bring up emails, maybe talking with landlords, and they don't know how to say a certain phrase.
And students will come along to me and say, is this CV, this curriculum vitae that I've prepared for myself in English, is it correct? Is it grammatically correct?
You know, I have to realise as well that they're here, they need money, they need to get a job, they need to get an apartment very fast. So it's a lot of stress for a student to be under. So it's very important that the teacher is available at the end of class to be able to help them with any problems that they may have.
The students are also welcome to email me at home if they think of something.
As I mentioned, I've been here in the school for 6 months. I've seen people from, I think, from everywhere.
In my class, for example, have Brazilian people, Venezuelan, Arabic, Chinese, Thailand.
There's a diverse mix of students in this school, and it means that they are compelled to use English if they wish to communicate with each other.
And also it's a good opportunity to make friends, also to exchange ideas. But
usually, yes, in 6 months that person, whoever they are, will progress. It depends on the student, him or herself, how motivated they are, how much work they're doing at home, whether or not they're reading, they're really immersing themselves in English language culture, buying newspapers, watching television, that type of thing. If they're any way motivated, they will progress.